Hello, everybody. Let me get this fired up on my laptop here. For my pad thing over here on the wall. There we go. All right. We got Christina and Denise here.
That's it.
Hello, Christina. Hello, Denise. I guess we should. I asked Carrie about 25 minutes, 30 minutes ago. Hey, did you schedule the live? No. Oh, I guess I will then. So I just scheduled it, and she's on her way to get her medical massage thing, little nerve workout. And then I posted over in the Facebook, so hopefully somebody will remember what we're doing here.
Oh, we're down to one now.
Oh, no. They'll be back. Denise probably going home or something.
Yeah, she's probably driving.
Yeah. Rebecca's in the house. Yeah,
hello, Rebecca.
That thing needs to update because there's at least two now, Christina and Rebecca.
Maybe.
What are you guys up to? Anything? I've been working on this fountain pen, and one of the things I have to get good at is building the section. And right now, as I built this section, then I mounted it to its mandrel to turn the section. The threads stripped out that would also hold the nib.
There's Larry.
Around with this thing, and it screws in, but now it won't hold. So I've stripped the threads out. So I've got to learn how to do that down in there. It only has a few threads. Generally, what happens, because the thing that I was just showing on the screen, screwing in and out of, is actually too wide to use as a pen. Obviously, it won't fit in the pen thing. So you take this mandrel here, and it's got the threads on here that are the threads down in here, and you screw that on, and it sort of mimics, but I guess I didn't have enough, and now it won't even stick. So this is a wasted section. I was getting so good at it, too. Oh, it's working. It's working. And then it just didn't. And this is supposed to hit pretty firm. I probably have to make sure I'm doing it right.
All right, we're up to 5 now.
Hey, Larry, how we doing?
What's for dinner, Miss Christina?
Joe should be cooking dinner. Should be here a bit, I'm sure. So that right there to the top of that.
Oh, hello, Trudy. Welcome.
Will be 12 millimeters to the bottom of that. 18 millimeters. So I gotta figure out how to do that just a little better. Like about 12 millimeters in. Is where that thread should start. I'll work on it.
Crab cakes.
We got some
Send
time.
me some, Miss Christina.
Got some time. Trudy's back. Hello, Trudy.
Crab cakes and fries.
That goes there. This goes in here. Got to put all my pieces and parts back where they belong. That's why I like, because now this section, which is part of that blank, is now screwed up. So now I can't use that as the thing. So I have to figure out something else. But I essentially, that's why I wanted to make all of the section until I get really good to be the same color, which I may go back to now that I'm getting better at cutting out and stuff like that.
Good.
Hey,
Farmhouse.
Your farmhouse in again. How you doing, Brian? It's Brian, right? It's been a while since I've been here. I think I forgot your name. I thought it was Brian. Yeah. See, Brian. Well, unless Larry's listening to me, and that could be deadly. Let's see. Larry was 3 compound cut dove, cut the wings and the body for each one. Larry, yeah. Yep, Brian. That's it. So we got Brian, who's the farmer, Vineyard Farmhouse, and then we got Brian, who's TBC Bushing. So Larry was working outside today. Yeah, I heard it was warm down there. It
Right
true
here.
by 80 degrees high down there. Only got to 39 here today, so it was pretty nice out because the wind's not. All right, let's get rolling here. This is whose was it, Kev? This is Lori Williams. This is her thing. So we're gonna make it round first. Did a bunch of pens this morning. We were live for a bunch of that. Then I had some lines. I just been playing
There's
around,
Joe.
learning how to do the fountain pen.
Hey, Joe, what's for dinner? What'd you have for dinner, Joe? What was for dinner, Miss Joe? Good. Is there any left over for me, Joe? I think he's been in the shop all day, pretty much most of the day, Joe. I don't think he's seen Angelie's video yet. Can I have some, Rebecca? I love some mac and cheese. Please. I had pizza for dinner. I had a barbecue chicken pizza made by California Pizza Kitchen.
Hang on, let me check. Yeah, oh yeah, it didn't switch over. Okay, this will be a lot better now. Rebecca, I love that mac and cheese that has the burnt crunchy top on the corner. Oh man, I love that crunchy stuff. And Joe Angel Lee's video, I have heard about it. I have not seen it yet. I can't wait to see it. It's always fun. Let's see, 0.64 coming down.
I'm not a fan of crunchy pizza. I got sensitive teeth.
Let's see, 0.59 and a half, getting close.
And any who subscribe to my channel, there will be videos up tomorrow evening.
Crunchy pizza with a bubble. I like crunchy pizza too. Carrie does not like crispy or crunchy pizza. Some red pepper jam with Tabasco peppers. Nice. That could be fun. Okay, now this end here, I'm going to leave a little fat, less pointy, because I have to drill into it to put in the twist on.
That's Lori Williams, Trudy. Lori Williams pen.
And then I got to take that 1/8 of an inch off of here. About that much. All right, there's that 1/8 of an inch off of that.
And
to make it a little bit pointier.
I'll be putting a little more Lego Harry Potter tomorrow on my videos. I'll probably finish Sorcerer's Stone and probably finish Chamber Secrets.
And I'll tell you what I'm doing here is that on a pointy baseball bat, and I've got plenty of meat on the edge to do this. So when I look down here now, and I've got about a 1/2 inch, and I've got to drill in 5/16, which is about that middle part there. So that'll give me more meat around there to not pop out when I put that thing in. If I make it too thin, it cracks. Well, let me do a measure here, see where we're at. 0.60 still, 0.595.
Just let you know, guys, this will probably be my last live I'll be on. Because starting next week, I start my new job.
Okay, that's 0.58 right there. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna take this. I got to take that much off when we get down there. Means I got to back out to about here. And this baseball bat on this end will be a little bit more pointy because it doesn't have to be the other drill-in one.
I start my job right after my trip to Utah. I'm going to be working at Walmart.
0.65. Bring it down some more.
Be working the digital doing shopping for customers and taking up the orders to the customers in their car. So I will no longer be able to be on the lives anymore.
Let's see, 0.60, getting close. Rebecca, you got any sales going on here for the holidays? Everybody get over to Rebecca's and get yourself a jug. The jug comes empty, unfortunately. 0.60. Guess I didn't take much off of that one, did I? I was just tickling it.
I might record some videos tonight, possibly. Ooh, a sale going on Rebecca's website during her live.
Now, if you'll notice, this end is smaller than that end, and that's because this end has to be drilled out bigger and has to have a screw-in tip put in for the Diamond Art Club screw-in tip. Oh, dang. Oh, boy, that grabbed. All right, Carrie, we're going to have to figure out a solution for that. See, you get that glitter in there at the right spot, and it's a weakness. Dang. Okay, we'll recover on that. We'll just figure out what to do there.
Did you mess up?
No, it just it's weak. When you start moving all this glitter and you start shrinking down the diameter, it gets weak. So it grabbed it and said, I got it. So I'll leave that in there. Carrie might have another blank.
Rebecca
I could turn this one into an E pen for somebody later on. Just have to reconfigure the end, that's all.
Rebecca's having a sale tomorrow.
What's that?
Rebecca's having a sale tomorrow during her live.
Oh, baby. Who doesn't love a sale? A sale. A sale.
Okay. We got another sale. Move on.
A sale. A sale. Okay, now let's get this one here. We got another one of these. All right, let's see. We've got Rapture Resins Burl. Oh, these are for Starla. 4 1/4 inches long. Let's start with that one there. Let's find the middle. Okay, let me do this over here where you guys can watch while I'm
watch.
Let me move this over to here.
Ta-da!
All right, here we go.
Like magic.
Like magic.
But as Vern Dursley says in Harry Potter, there's no such thing as magic.
All right, so this is going to be 4 1/4. So let me get my measuring stick.
Measuring stick.
First of all, I got to find the middle and then measure from those. This thing is a 5 about 5 1/8. So that's the center. And we got to do 4 1/4, which is either direction that. That's 2 1/8 that way, 2 1/8 that way. There we go. So let's get 2 1/8. Two and an eighth. 2 1/8 is 4 1/4.
Good job, Dad.
Yeah.
I know math's
All right.
hard for you.
All right, this one here is going to be 24-hour live one, 4 1/4 again, and this one happens to be 5 1/4.
Hello,
So the middle
Christina.
one's right
Christina
there.
406 diamonds.
What's that?
Christina 406 diamonds. Just
Hey, House. How you doing, Christina from Montana?
Ooh, the dog.
Cut that one up. And then this one here, another 4 1/4.
I'll take that kid off your hands, Denise. Ha 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 ha.
And this is almost 6 inches long. So let's say it's 6. We're going to do 3 in the middle. There's your middle. And then we've got to do 2 1/8 from either end here. And it's going to come there. All right, now I need to go to the bandsaw and cut these off. Be right back.
Aw, no fair, Denise. Come on. Disappointed.
There's one.
Those are on my list for next year. I want to do those. And Sesame Street. My mom had those Sesame Street ones, but she gave them away before I got into diamond painting.
Oh, I wonder why that was so long. Because I marked 2 5/8 instead of 2 1/8. There we go. All right, there we go. Now you got 3 blanks, 4 1/4 inches long each. And we'll take all these instructions back over there so I don't get lost.
We all twist and pick.
Yes, one end of each of those is a twist and pick end. Let's see. Right now I got to drill them out, so let me get the bushings in.
You can't
We'll
gift
start
yourself,
there.
Christina. Who's a such fan? Hey, change the camera if you're done with the mixing table.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything yet, just drilling.
Okay. I'm just letting you know.
Yep, we'll be there in a second. All right. Let me switch the camera back and then we'll go to some bushings. I got one of the mystery deals that before that one, Denise, I got Inspector Gadget himself. All right. Before that, I got one Go-Go Gadget. Had an opportunity for a bonus kit, $4.80 from DAC, and ended up with Brain from Inspector Gadget. Oh, that's cool. Is that a small thing for $4.80?
I don't know.
Or is they just blowing stuff out?
Probably blowing stuff out because it's Christmas time.
Ah. Okay, let me put some bushings in these little bad boys here. All right, let's go for the tough stuff first.
Hello, Teresa.
Hello, Teresa.
And she's feeling better too.
Oh, that's good. I was going to say, you still ill or you getting some strength back? All right, blowers on. We're in gear. Let me go. This one is Bury Bells. Let's see. It's going to be a .46, very small finger grip. Baseball bats. We're going to get the tapping on one end. Let's see. Let me stop for a second. Do some math. Let's see. That twist and pick. Where is it at? It's right over here somewheres. That's my 13.
My goodness.
There's the M10 times 1. That's not it. Oh, they're over here. I moved them. I forgot where I put them. Right here. Here we go. Twist and pick.
Twist and
Those are the guys there, and they've got to go in a hole that is
holy.
a hole that is holy. Eight millimeters. All right, so 8 millimeters. That tells me what I got to stay on there. Okay, we're good. Blower on. Here we go. All right, nice and smooth on that end. All right, we're good to go there. Let me slow this down. Okay, so baseball bat is a .46 6 that she wants. And that is 12 millimeters, roughly, give or take a tiny bit. All right. What's that? Oh, yeah. There we go. All we did was round it. Nothing exciting missing. Bought two of each mystery boxes last week, and today one of each. Haven't received the one for this week yet. Ah, hey Cindy, how you doing?
Or Cindy, however we call her.
Yep. So glad Teresa's feeling better. Woo.
No fun being sick.
Okay. Let's get back over here and get serious now. Down in the 0.46 range, that's the Joe range. Joe, what are you going to have at Whiskey Cakes? I know they do have a fantastic chicken and waffles.
Please don't talk about that. That's torture.
By the way, we developed a new turn today for all those that were watching and tuned in. We saw a new turn developed today for the center. It's called the spool.
The spool.
Let's see how far we're getting down here. We are getting down to 0.56.
Yeah, I know, Larry, but I'm almost done with him. So I need to move on to the next Flintstone character. It's probably going to be one of the kids. I need to know, should I do Pebbles or Bam Bam? So if I got 2 votes for Bam Bam.
You know what? I'm going to hold this for a second. Let me think for a second. Let me take this other one for Lori Williams that didn't make it. Carrie will have to replace that blank. But I'm thinking, oh, that's not going to work. Dang it. I don't want to tap into the glitter because the glitter fractures and doesn't hold that well. So let me see what I got over here. 4 1/4. That's not going to work either. Dang it. See, here's the issue. I have to put a tap through that finger hold area that is this big.
Yeah,
that is. See, I've got to drill a hole in there that is 9 millimeters, or that is, let's see, how big is this here? That is a little over 5/16. And this is out here about a 1/2 inch. And I've got the glitter to contend with. Let's see, what are we out to here? We're down to about a 0.54.
Hmm.
Scares me a little bit in that I got to put that tap through that finger hold. Right now there, but we're going to get down to a 0.46, which is a little over 7/16, which only gives me a 32nd of an inch on either side to tap this into. Man, that's not going to work. That is not going to work. Yeah, not in this blank here. Other blanks, not a problem, but with this glitter, it literally is going to fall apart because every piece of that glitter is a weakness in the so we're going to have to refund some money. I can't do it in this one here. Okay, so we're just going to do regular baseball bat ends, and we'll get down to 0.46, but I can't tap that through there. Just learned that right now. Can't tap these heavily glittered ends.
As Chubb says in Happy Gilmore, just tap it. Just tap it in.
Just tap it in. Bam Bam. I have pebbles done, glue on my kitty house. Would like to see Bam Bam. There you go.
I'm trying to get people to vote that they'd like to see me do next.
Yeah. Trudy got received one of her box one. The others have been shipped though. And it's a mystery till it gets there, huh? Okay. So on this particular blank, because of the glitter, we can't tap in with that small of a finger hold. If it were a 0.62 or 63 or 64 finger hold, no big deal. But in any other blank would be just fine. But not this with all the glitter on the end.
I am the deciding vote, people. I decided to do Pebbles. Pebbles wins. I'll be doing Pebbles next, everybody. Then I'll do Bam Bam.
Let's see, where'd it go? Where'd my caliper go? Here it is.
So Pebbles is next.
0.50 coming down.
And I'll probably do Wilma after that. So we have the whole Flintstone.
I'm glad I didn't try to drill and tap that. Boy, that would have got ugly.
All right. Decision has been made. I'm doing Pebbles.
.48, getting pretty close.
Yep, it was a tie. Tie has been broken, and I will be doing Pebbles. That's me, Joe. I'm the tiebreaker. Nope, it's not Bam Bam. It's Pebbles. Going with Pebbles. Going with Pebbles.
Well, that glitter really wants to be grabby tonight. My goodness.
It is not like your tool.
Really pulling my knife out of my hand. All right, that's better. Whew. That's scary. It's a scary glitter day. Boy, a lot of chunky glitter on the end of that one.
Yep, Pebbles is very cute. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it might take me longer to do kits once I start my new job. I can do them on my days off and do a little bit after work because I'll either work 10 to 7 or 11 to 8. I will no longer be on the lines, unfortunately. Almost done with the nose, guys. The nose will be almost done. And all I have left is this beautiful yellow background. So, if you guys are part of the Miss Birdie group, me and Mom have decided we're going to do a yearly event. We're going to do Year of Disney. Just pick a Disney can. We'll just do it.
0.52. That one's right on the money down there.
We're going to do Year of Disney.
By the way, we have a new member of the Leap, and that is Christina James.
Oh, she's going to pay the big bucks, huh? Paying the big bucks. Christina's paying the big bucks. Yeah, it'll be fun. There's a lot of Disney kits I want to do, like. Yeah, it will be fun. I am a Disney fanatic. Christina. You're funny. You crack me up, Christina. Hey, Christina, are the Eagles going to win this weekend? Tomorrow? Are they going to win tomorrow? I hope so, because they have been sloppy. Eagles have been sloppy. I hope so too. Hey, they lose, they lose. But it shows that you're a true fan if you stick with them. I hate when fans change teams because they start sucking, they go to another team that's really good. I hate those kind of fans. Fairweather fans, as they're called. I've been a Patriots fan ever since I was a little kid. Let's hope so. I hope so. Where are they playing? Where are the Eagles playing? Oh, yeah, they should win. They're playing the Raiders. Raiders stink. Raiders stink. My old store manager from Arkansas, Walmart, he's a Raiders fan, so. Yeah. Oklahoma City Thunder played tonight. It's nice.
0.46 there, 0.48 there. So we got a little bit more trimming to do here. Let's see. And we're going to sand this down a little bit as well, just to get it super smooth with all this glitter.
Originally, I was going to do Wilma, but I decided I'm going to go with Pebbles. I'm with Pebbles. So I'm going to box up the Wilma kit and then kit up Miss Pebbles. Coming down to the final color. And as you can see, I dumped all the diamonds from the other colors. This bin is empty. Nothing. This is where pebbles will go. All the colors for pebbles will go in here. On here. Thought I'd do in the smaller kits because I can fit all my colors in one of these. Oh, there's plenty. On Amazon, Miss Christina.
All right, that smooths it up a bit with this super sharp knife. A little scary using on this glitter though, because it likes to grab. All right, what are we gonna do in the middle here? Beautiful, beautiful stuff.
We got plenty of Bell and Ariel kits. We probably have more Ariel kits than we do Bell. Because I got Mom one for Christmas one year, so fortunately.
Need a Bell and an Ariel to do next year. Very nice.
And she needs a pen to match.
We might get adventurous in here and do a little bit of a spool. That's a new one.
Spool.
1 to 5 1/4. So that's 4 1/4 is 2. 1, 2, and an 8. There's the center. That never looks like the center.
You don't always have to
On the money, though.
I think it's funny you ladies like to match your pens with your kids. Me, I just need a pen.
I think a spool would look awesome in here.
A spool.
Could probably come out about that far. 1/2 inch either direction.
Yep. Look at that. Dino has a nose. Look at that. That beautiful nose.
I'm going to use, I think, my smaller one. There's a little smaller one here. Yeah, it'll fit better.
I'm drinking a Mountain Dew. Diet Mountain Dew. Oh. What's this? All right. We're down to the final color. Yellow. Yeah, look at those 310s. Your favorite color, Joe? That's your favorite color, right, Joe? I love doing that. Yeah, I need to. That's another thing. I got something on my list. Got 2 categories on my list for diamond paints for next year: Sesame Street and Inspector Gadget. Go, 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 Gadget! We're gonna. I always tease Joe about 310 because she always tells me she doesn't like it. It's just the color. Come on. Brain. Yeah. You don't see many dogs with a blue nose like that.
Now let me get some of this bulk out of here in the middle.
Oh yeah, that's on my list, Christina. And this is the cool thing, Christina. He's got a glow in the dark diamond, so if you turn your lights off, he glows in the dark. They pretty much have the major Sesame Street characters: Big Bird, Snuffleupagus, Cookie Monster, like cookies. I kind of wish they did 3 bet. They did Oscar the Grouch, Snuffleupagus, Elmo. Can't forget Elmo. And they did Snuffleupagus and Abby Kid Abby. There's actually a kit where it's
Gotta
got
get the right tool here.
all the characters on one kit. The mom's like, just get that one. I was like, no, I want to do the characters. I want to do all the characters. Yeah. Thing. Oh.
There it is, the spool.
The spool.
Gotta make this one just a little thinner.
Oh, that sucks.
Beautiful. Now it matches the other one.
Carrie Spencer Gadget more. Dang it. That would be fun to do. Let's get 2 ABs. Well, here's the. Well, I found the one Trudy was talking about. Go Go Gadget. Oh, he's square. Nope. Sorry. Not do it. I will not do it.
There it is. That is the spool. We invented that today.
The spool. I gotta find a place that has Inspector Gadget diamond paint kits. I would love to do Inspector Gadget. Also, DC characters like Batman.
All right, blower is off. Now I can hear myself think and everybody else talk.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Good. You know that Verizon commercial?
Okay, let me get the diaper all put back together. Had it all laid out drying here.
Is it nice and clean?
Well, it's dry. Don't know about clean. We'll use a clean side, but it's a dirty diaper.
That's not too bad. I finished Dino's nose, Dad.
Joe can hear us both. Awesome.
That's good. Yeah, well, what are you going to eat at Whiskey Kick, Joe?
Joe, how do you like the spool? Kevin, make me big, would you? They can see the spool a little better.
You know. There you go. There's the spool, guys. The spool. Sounds like we're saying school.
Spool. Like a spool of thread.
Oh yeah. Joe says, "Wow, so cool." And Joe probably wants to spool on our pens now.
Eventually. Oh, you haven't decided what you want to eat at Whiskey Cakes? Like I said, they got a pretty good chicken and waffle.
Unfortunately, I will not be on this trip. Sad, sad.
Yeah, and you got to see the menu. Might change when you get there.
I'll be here at home recording videos.
That's right. Yeah, we're only down there for a day. We'll drive back Monday afternoon.
Do we get to get a Bucky shirt?
Probably not.
Shame on you. It looks like a Fred spool, but I really like the jewel turn.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
I don't know. Yeah, we were playing around today and I did something and I go, ooh, that almost looks like the spool that we've been thinking about for a long time. And then I did one of Denise's pen, very glittery pen, did it in the spool. So she has the first official spool. And I'll call this the second one.
And that glitter pen you're talking about, it came out awesome buffed.
Yep, this is for Starla. And I'll get better and better at it as we go. That'll be the fun part.
Learn as you go, everybody. And this will be my 15th kit I've worked on. This will be my 15th kit.
Wow. Whipping through them.
Well, I was unemployed for 3 months, so that's how I got banged out kits so quickly. Well, I done 15. It'll be 15 big kits, and I did 14 mini dazzles, 15 mini dazzles, so 41 canvases.
You're almost halfway caught up to Cindy.
I
Whatever.
don't know if I
You're halfway caught up to what she does in a week.
Yeah, probably. I don't have time to do that. I need the moolah. I need the moolah. If I was a big YouTuber, probably. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. Me, for mini dazzles, I count one of each of them as a canvas. So usually a canvas box off six mini dazzles, and I count as 6 mini dazzles, 6 canvases. Well, some people say that's just one canvas. It's like, no, it's not. Like ever since I went on the cruise, I went from 13 subscribers to 46. So, bam, I grew up. I'll get my face up there. Yeah.
Okay, that one's looking pretty cool. Smoother and smoother. Let's see, I need to refill my water bottle here a little bit. All right, that's nice and full. That should last us the night. Everybody double watching Crafts with Cash there. I think she's got a auction going on right now. Double dipping on over there to get some goodies.
She's always having auctions.
Whew, that baby's feeling smooth.
Tonight, we find out who will be Thunder's next victim if the Thunder win tonight.
Tonight we'll find out if somebody wins the $1 billion Powerball.
Oh boy.
It's not really $1 billion unless you live 30 more years.
Because it's usually
That's how they get you. It's not really $1 billion. It's 460 million or something.
Yeah, it's like usually half of what it says.
Yeah, that's the lump sum payment, if you will, because that's all it's really worth, unless they invest your money over the next 30 years, and there's no guarantee it'll go up. Dang, I need to play. No buy till your birthday. All right.
Everybody says that, but they still buy.
You got enough of a stash to keep you going, Cindy?
Probably.
I imagine she would.
She's got all the time in the world, probably.
There we go. The abalone thread.
Oh man, I hate that
Spool.
word.
Let's look at this under the microscope here.
Microscope. Guys, they got German scientists. Microscope.
Microscope. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's go to
That's the mixing table.
It did that thing again. It didn't like it.
Oh, the camera. Weird.
Yeah, all of a sudden it won't switch to it. Now I can't get it to switch to anything. Okay, so there's back on the desk again. I may have to unplug it and plug it back in again for somewhere.
All right. It's just me, guys. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
it flashes and then comes back. So let me unplug it. I just chose, oh, here, I got to turn it on. I don't know why it turns it off. Let's see, which one is it? This one here. Oh, what's the microscope is down here.
Nope. Mixing table.
All right, that is unplugged. Plugged back in.
Oh boy.
Let's see if it works. Did this afternoon.
Oh. Is it working?
Not yet. I don't know why it won't work, but I don't know what the deal is. That's like mine, right, Tim? What's like yours, Joe? Probably is. Let's go to the desk. Maybe I can hold it close enough. Let me get it over here on the screen. That pen. Let me turn this mega bright light off there. There's the spool.
The spool.
Yes, blue with white abalone. Yes, ma'am. It is like yours. Yes, that's a spool. I'll get better at them as we go, too. It's just going to take me some time. Yes, you have that as an E-pen. Yes, ma'am. Didn't know what we were talking about, but now I does. Okay, there's that mess. Okay, let's do this Mr. Bill Durr's little blank here.
We're still on Starla, right?
Yep, still doing Starla. We've seen a lot of these come through. These are cool blanks.
That is pretty cool.
Got that swirly in the middle of it there. See if we can't capture that dramatically somehow in there. Now this one here has a tiny bit of glitter, but I think we can do what Starla wants with this particular one.
So no glitter?
All right. Yeah, she would like the screw in, or the, what's it called? Twist and pick.
Twist and pick.
And there's not as much glitter in this one, so I got a little bit more confidence in this one.
That is where I am, guys. I'm down. Hold on. I'm down here. Move it here. There we go. That way you guys can see what I'm working on. Yeah, the only thing I'm doing now is this background. It's all yellow. So for my videos I'm going to record tomorrow, I'll be continuing the story of Lego Harry Potter. I'm on level 5 where Harry and Ron and Hermione go to the Forbidden Forest. Dun, dun, dun. And Draco Malfoy's there too. I should be halfway through Chamber's Secrets possibly or maybe on Prison of Azkaban. Depends how many videos I record. I may record them. Because I'm playing it the right way. I'm not playing with the cheat codes like I usually do. I may not get a lot of views if I have cheats. So
That is smooth.
smooth.
Yeah, it's 0.56 so far. And we're going to do this end down there because it has less glitter for the twist and pick.
Less glitter. And after I'm done with Lego Harry Potter, I'm gonna do another save file for my Lego Star Wars Skywalker so I can play that. So
0.49. This is going to look a very swirly end. That's going to be very pretty. I can see that already when it shines up. All right, we should be getting in the range. Oh, there it is, 0.46 on the money. All right, slim that girl down a little bit right there. we've got to make the middle somewhat proportional to the small grips here. Let me see how far we're getting down here. 0.48. And let's see, that is 1/2 inch. And I got 5/16. That is 3/16 away. So that gives me 3/16 on either side to tap into that. It's about as small as I'm going to take that one right there. Man, that is so swirly in there. Woo. I'm going to do a very light mustache on this one because the inside of that looks so cool. Okay, 4 1/4, 2 1/8, right there. We're just going to give it just a little bit of a tease to give some curve to it. Yeah, that'll finish up gorgeous. Look at that swirl in there. That's beautiful. Okay, now let me turn that blower off. Let's finish it, and then I want to drill that end because that's the part that scares me the most. Not scares me, but I want to do it super precision like so that it comes out well. Let's see, what have I missed? That's like mine. That pen, blue, white. Yes, blue, beautiful. It's very cool. Yep. Yeah, you got that as an E pen. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, Bill Durr, he has, and on all things handcrafted, he's really got that swirly through the middle of the clear resin thing down really well. He does a great job with that, and they're always very exciting. All different, all very exciting. And I did leave us a little stout on that end there. Want to make sure I got some meat to tap into. Quiet on the live without Carrie, isn't it? I know I'm interrupting her all the time because I can't hear her when she's talking, but it's fun to have her around. Hey, Joe, have you ever had Lane's chicken fingers? Laynes? My buddy tells me they're even better than Raising Cane's. Oh, where'd Kevin go? Kevin off? I don't see Kevin on the screen there. Nice, Larry. We'll check him out a little bit here. Larry's being crafty again, doing all the Christmas gifts and decorations, I'll bet you. It's feeling pretty good. Is my screen? Oh no, my screen's not frozen. Thought it was frozen. And it's feeling good. So how do we lose Kevin? Was he done? Get tired? Want to play games? And you sent a picture of the book you got the pattern from. That's good. Wasn't a Steve Good pattern, huh? Breaking out from Steve Good. Hopefully the weather's been nice for you down there, Larry. I heard it was nice down there today in Mississippi and Louisiana and all that good stuff. That way you get out in your shop and make some stuff. I know that makes you happy, so that's good. Oh, yeah, that's going to buff up like wild. Look at that. That's very cool. Okay, now we are going to break the Light Fantastic here. And I know which end is my thicker end. I'm going to show you the process for this twist and pick. Twist and pick auction. Okay. So now we take our rubber latex here. We put that, I need the bigger one here. Let me find the large, here it is. So what I do is I put this latex rubber, thick rubber hose around this side here. We'll get rid of the diaper. We'll put that down there. We'll take this out of here. Put that up on the magnet. I'm just kidding, Larry. You can do anything you want, brother. I just know that you do like a lot of Steve Good patterns. Diana Thompson, very nice. Okay, now we're going to put this back in here so that we can hold it nice and stiff. Maybe we don't need all that rubber. We just keep getting it tighter and tighter. There we go. That's pretty good right there. It's really not. I think it's just grabbing the latex there. I think I got a bunch of junk in my threads in there. Yep. Got to blow it out. Got a bunch of junk in there. I'll oil it up a little bit too. We'll get this baby all greased up. There we go. That's nice, smooth flowing now. All right. There we go. And really, it's these jaws right here that are grabbing it. Very nice. Okay. We'll move that over to there. And now I need to get a, where's that tap at? I need a 8mm drill bit. There it is, 8mm. And we're going to take this chuck out, this live center here. Put that aside. Then we'll get our keyless chuck in there. We'll get that matched up nice and square on there. Beautiful, right in the middle. Now look at all the angles there. Okay, tighten that down real nice. Turn this on. We'll turn the speed down to where it's manageable. There we go. Okay, let me turn this off right now. Now I got to figure out, let's see, let me go get that twist and pick pen. I always forget how deep I got to make that. I even wrote it down somewhere and it was so important I forgot where I put it. Okay. Let's see, this breast cancer pen was done very well. What I'm going to do is zero this out. I'm going to stick this down in there, see how far I did it. So that is 32 millimeters deep. That's how deep it needs to be for this whole plunging system to work correctly. So I'm going to pull this out. I may have even marked it on there once. little higher math today, huh, folks? Needs to be that deep. There we go. Fire it up again. And here we're going to continue on until the mark. And there is the mark right there. All right, and we'll bring it out. Now we'll take this big drill bit thing out of here, lay that to the side, and then we got to get our tapper. Let's see. And get our tap. So this is our tapping device. Actually goes in and out and is super straight. This actually has a pop. Listen to this. That's how tight this is. You hear that pop? That's how tight this is. Pretty cool. Okay. We're going to put it in our tailstock here. In this, we don't turn the machine on for. This we just do by hand. So we guide it into the hole. And it starts tapping. Okay, let's put a little oil on that. All right, it's got a good bite now. It's going to keep on going right on through that hole. You need to figure out a way to make a hollowing tool. I wish I knew what that was, Larry. Now we'll back it out a little bit. Throw a little lubrication on it. There we go. Keep on cutting. Take it out for a second. Make sure we get all the junk out of there. Let me make sure that there's nothing in there that's getting compacted. Oh, there's a whole bunch of goodies in there. Let's do a blowout on that one. All right, now it's cleaned out. And we will continue on our journey here of tapping this baby. Let's get some more oil on there. Now we just follow those threads back in. All right, that should give us what we need. And of course, we'll put this in the ultrasonic sink when we're all done. So now we will take this twist and pick tip, which people are going to reuse from their regular kit. All right, that's all cleaned out. And then this fits down in there like that. And you can see the plunger at the bottom there now. And then when you twist it, it squeezes the stuff out. There we go. Is that for an ink pen? No, ma'am. This is a twist and pick. This is the, what's that thing that comes in? It comes in all the kits now. It's that thing that squeezes the wax out. Here we go. It's the pen that comes with all the new kits. So this is the twist and pick pen that you get from Diamond Art Club. It's a little bit of a placer and it's a little bit of a single on this end here. When you pop that cap off, you get that. And as you squeeze this, the wax or whatever comes out. Yeah, twist and pick. This is the twist and pick, not the twist on. So now we've just tapped, and we'll put this in the ultrasonic sink to get all the junk out of the threads in there. But essentially, you take that tip out of the twist and pick and you put it down in there and it squeezes stuff out. Obviously, we make it long enough so that when you reload this thing and you put new stuff in there, and let's say it's that long, as you put it down in there, it just starts to grab the threads and then starts to push the stuff out. So that's what that is for. Now you can see how, I wish I could show you on the microscope, but it's not working right now. But you can see there's not a lot of room between the outside of this and the inside of that thread. So if I were to do that on the one with the glitter, this would literally burst apart because the glitter makes a weak point in the resin. Not enough glitter in here to worry about it, but there's a lot of glitter on this one, and I stayed away from that end down there. You can also get metal twist and pick. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, Trudy's the pro at that now. But that's what that looks like there. Let's go put that in the ultrasonic sink while we're turning the other one. And that's how you make that twist and pick pen. Let me put it over here in the hot water. Time, 5 minutes. Go. It is now, and the ultrasonic breaks all the little dusty particles off of that pen on the inside. That way the threads are nice and smooth. All right, let me de-rig all the goodies I put on here. Hey, Kev, how come you're not live anymore? You doing something else? Oh, done for the night. Cool. Probably always record a video. And then we'll take this back out of here. We'll use that for the next one. And you can see how it really needs to be all resin to be the strongest for that twist and pick. There we go. Let's get this end up here. That's nice and tight. Yeah, Trudy's got, I'll call it the official first twist and pick we did, but I did a couple of samples before, so I understood how to do it. But she got the first paid one out the door. All right, let's fire this up, make this one round. Nice and round. Let's see. Nope, not me. I think that was Starla. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was, hey, Starla, how you doing? Hey, Starla, so let me turn the blower off. Let's talk about your first pen we did. Did you see it tonight? Let me turn this off. Turn that down a little bit. So this is the first pen we did for you. And this one cannot be a twist and pick. The reason being, did you just see it do the other one? Good, back from Vegas. Yeah, there you go. Where'd the other one? Oh, it's in the ultrasonic sink. But this is the one we did earlier. This is the abalone with the burl bridge or whatever. This particular one can't be a twist and pick, especially with your small finger grip. When you get down to 0.46, which is about, what did we figure that? 12 millimeters? Yeah, I'll explain this that way. We owe you $20 essentially because I can't do it on this one. But so this 0.46 is down about 11.5 millimeters. And let me switch it to fractions here. So there's your 0.46 there. And that's fractions there. So 29/64. And I've got to put a 9 millimeter or 8 millimeter drill bit down in here in order to make the hole to cut the threads. That means I have, if I take 8 off of that, that gives 3.42. 3.42. So there's how much meat I have left with an 8 millimeter drill bit to tap it out. And that means on each side, I'm going to have I'm going to have that much wall on either side of that tapped area. And the reason that won't work with this is anytime you have something that's plastic or something like this, like the glitter, that makes a weakness in the resin. And with that thin of wall, my fear is that it's going to fall apart. I don't think the minute you drop it or the minute you lean on it too hard, it will snap because all this glitter, as gorgeous as it is, creates a weakness in that area. Now, if this were this all the way down, by the way, you got this new spool design. Check that out. Looks like a spool of thread. Yeah, we were doing yours. Yeah, tonight. Look at the spool of thread there. And anyway, so that's why this one can't be done. We just finished the other one, which came out fabulous. And I left it even 0.02 of an inch fatter. And this is it here. Let me grab the twist and pick here. So here's the one we just did. Beautiful blank by Bill Durr, all things handcrafted. This looks phenomenal on this end. But if you'll notice, you'll see the threads in there that they go into. And you can see, and I left this one here, 0.02 of an inch thicker. And if you look down in there, there's not much meat. But the good thing is this is all resin. And this all resin is very, very strong. So I have no issue with a thin wall on that. But with the big, heavy glitter in there, that would create weaknesses that it would eventually snap, I guarantee you. Potentially even by just screwing this in and plunging it at the bottom. So now this is sort of a cutaway version. You can watch it operate as that plunger's down in there. How's that for cool? And welcome in tonight, Starla. We're glad you're here. So that is that one there. So this one's all done now. I put it in the ultrasonic sink so that all the little bits that were down inside there are all gone now. So it's super clean. It's very fun. Again, we owe you $20, or you can get $20 off the next one. You can do a twist and pick in another pen. Don't have to pay for it. Carrie will keep track of that for you. But I just want you to know that we're taking the best care of your blanks that we can. So that's where that one goes there. So this is your next one here. This is the 24-hour live blank. This should be a fun one. Yeah, when I was drilling that one, I thought, you know, I'm sitting there looking at it. I'm thinking, I don't think there's going to be enough wall when I do that thing to be strong enough. I mean, Joe even had a pen one time, and she has a very small finger grip like you, and it didn't have anything on the inside that was like a twist and pick. And there was a what was that, Joe? One of those flowers that Grateful Pop puts into his, and it snapped on the end. So we had to bring it back and put it together and refinish it and stuff like that. So I just don't want to break your heart and watch your pen break. This one here is all resin. No worries on that one. Ooh, that baby is smooth. All right, let's see. I think we're still a little fat on this one. Yeah, we're at about a 0.53. .48, 0.49. Perfect. And we're going to leave this 200 sticker so we can tap it just like the other one. That was super successful, so we're going to do that again. And welcome back from Vegas. Did you have a good time out there? Were you out there for the rodeo? Big national finals was going on this week. Or were you out there for a cool people convention? NFR, yeah. I was out there 2 years in a row for NFR when my client has a vendor and management trade show then. And man, everything was a country ad, a boot ad, a music ad. Every country music star was out there. My goodness. And I'm a country music fan, but I had no time to go to any concerts. But if I had to pick anybody to see, it would be Lainey Wilson. She is the coolest cat in country music. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing Garth Brooks, but that'd be like $1,000 ticket or something. Were you competing or just watching? I mean, who knows? You might be like a bucking bronco lady. I've never been to the rodeo, but that must be something else. That rodeo, anyway. And you know what's funny is I take all my leather lessons from a saddle maker right here in Yukon, Oklahoma. And he makes way cool saddles. He is a cowboy. He used to compete in a rodeo till he broke his neck. Luckily, he survived well and all that good stuff. But man, horse kicked him. He was a farrier and he was the guy that rode the horse that shot at the balloons, and he was like a national champion. The shopping is awesome, yes. Everything's in Vegas. You know, Larry, concerts are fun, but the view is better on TV. Walmart would have concerts every year for the shareholders meeting. They bring in all these big groups, and I've seen a bunch of big ones. Carrie Underwood, that was the one I really wanted to see. And she came in, and she was so perfect that I could have just stayed home and listened to her CD. It was exactly the same. She is that phenomenal. But, you know, close your eyes. You could be in your living room. All right, that one's good there. Trim this plate down a little bit. I've been to a few concerts, but at my age, it's sort of a hassle. All the traffic, all the people, all the noise, all the expense, all the goodies I want to buy. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Larry, tune into Power Slap. That is the funniest sport, if you can call it that I've ever seen. And Dana White owns it, man. He's making it big. Power slap. You get to slap somebody and you get to take a slap. See who's standing at the end. Silliest thing I've ever seen. Makes me laugh, literally. Makes me laugh so hard. Okay, let's see. There's the middle of that one. I think we can do a cute little bow tie in this one. Let's see. Let's get it out here a little bit. We'll come out a full ½ inch. We'll call it the abbreviated bow tie because it's on this little shorty here. Let's see, let's mark the edge. There's going to be our edge. I don't know why they do it, Larry. Funniest thing in the world. You got to watch these people. They can't have many brains left when they're done. It just showed up on my YouTube feed one night, and I started watching it, and I'm telling you, when it comes on, I don't laugh. There's no joke that makes me laugh as hard as that. And there's girls doing it too. It's so funny. It's funny that people would allow themselves to take such a slap. I got to figure it's not a high longevity sport, if you want to even call it a sport. And they have a lot of those things at the Fontainebleau, or Fontainebleau, however you say it, out there. A brand new place out in Vegas, about 1.5 years old. All right, we'll polish this one up, and then we'll drill and tap it again. Bye, Teresa. Have a good night. Cindy, you may be right. I'm telling you, I just laugh so hard at the lunacy. Here, stand there and let me slap you as hard as I can. Oh, yeah, I've seen that gooseneck tool. It's funny, Larry. Like I don't like to watch boxing because it's like too controlled and it's not wild. But this power slap thing at this stage of the game is like the new frontier of craziness. But it's growing in popularity and it's funny as heck. It's almost comedy more than it is a sport. All right. Looks good right there. I think Carrie must be back. I hear the speakers in the car all the way inside the shop. I'm going to get up tomorrow morning. I'm going to do a franchise player, and then I'm going to make a section for a fountain pen, I hope. Hope it's successful. I'm still practicing that one. That's just, I was actually looking online. Can I buy a pre-made nib section? They're not really available unless you're a big manufacturer making your own pens. And you're, of course, making them yourself, but I couldn't find them anywhere. I like to just slip one in there, do the outside, the body, and the cap, and call it good. Yeah, these colors are just the bomb. I got to tell you, every time there's a group effort to pick colors and tell me how to pour them and stuff like that, they usually come out very successful. And Carrie wasn't even here to guide us. Could you imagine that? We did it all by ourselves. Yeah, and this little blank, it pops. It really pops. Well, maybe that wasn't my Carrie. I heard the door shut, but the garage door didn't go up. Or maybe she's going in the back door or something. Oh, nope, she's coming in. Door's going up. Oh, very nice. I love it, Trudy. She is in the house. Yeah, they were so well done that Mickey Sunshine, she says, "Hey, can I get one of those?" And Carrie said, "Oh, those are all gone. Unfortunately, they were way cool." Taken by a number of people who were on the live who actually helped design it or pick the colors and stuff. What's up, baby? Trudy was just saying hers is coming up. Trudy's was? Oh, that's right. Trudy, yours was turned in the live.
She reminded me of that. I thought that was Starla.
No, Starla's on too. She was out there for the rodeo out there in Vegas. What don't you have? Yeah, we're going to have to figure out what to do with that one. May have to get another one. No, can't do it because it needs to be I mean, you could make it shorter, and that would even be better for the twist and pick or whatever she's going to get on that one. But right now, it just caught and snapped. Just buy 3; they'll sell. Well, he might have one sitting around. Okay, well, I'll let her know. That was for Lori Williams. I could make it shorter. I figure I would just resell it as an E-pen to somebody. Yeah, we had a blank that the glitter just got too weak and snapped out. That's what made me think about Starla's pen. I'm like, oh, got to be careful. Okay. So there it is. There you get some sparkle from that thing. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's what Carrie just said. That you're going to send Trudy's when it's done. When her other pens are done. Save some postage there. Okay, let's get busy on this one again. We'll leave that sit there for a second. Yep, I will. What's on the video? Can't mistake it. Yeah. I got to watch Angel Lee's video. Haven't seen it yet. Well, somebody says it's on YouTube, so it's out there somewhere. Let's see. Where did my jaws go? Here they are. All right. Let me get these bushings out. And we left the blue side a little bit thicker than the other side to support that in there. And we're going to put this one in here. What's that, babe? Well, you won't know till you ask. And then once we know that information, we can let her know. Yep. I got you. I understand. Yep. Things happen, sadly. In a minute it gets here, we'll turn it. We won't put it back in the lineup. All right, so we're going to get down there. So that's lined up pretty nicely there. Now we're just going to do this here. All right, that's a good beginning start. Now what I need to do is pull this back. Got to find my mark. There it is. There's my mark for depth right there. Okay. And I can make that shorter one an E-pen or something. Well, it's just a 5 1/4 or 5 inches or whatever she wanted. All right, so there's our depth, 32 millimeters. All right, we cleared that out. All the junk is out of there. We'll leave this one to the side. We'll turn that off right now because we're not going to hand thread it. We're not going to power thread it. I think it's 5 inches, babe. Okay, now we bring this up to here, match up the holes, start it just a little bit, then we'll oil it up. And then this is all manual by hand here. I'm actually pushing in this direction while I'm getting it in, and then it's starting to get those little curly cues, which means it's cutting a thread. Just hang on, babe. We can make that whatever we need it to be. We just modify it, that's all. Here we go. We're getting a better cut in there now. There we go. Now it's cutting. Yeah, Carrie found another blank she had in reserve that was that exact same abalone one. So, okay, now we'll just bring this out, lubricate it up again, which means we'll probably just turn the other one into an E-pen. I think Christina James may be interested. Just message Carrie, leopards at leopardlw.com, Christina. Or any way you want. Carrie's over there telling me something else. So you guys you handle it. You can do it. All right, beautiful threads. Look at that. That is just so nice. Beautiful. All right, now let's clean this one off. Where did my toothbrush go? Where did my toothbrush go? I get to operating fast and I put stuff all over the place. I don't know what I did with it. Doesn't matter. I'll use the paintbrush to clean that off. Doesn't quite work as good as a paintbrush or toothbrush, but it still works. Just like to clean all my little gadgets off before I put them away. All right. We blow all the stuff out. We'll put it on the ultrasonic sink. There we go. Now we can take it out of the grip here. See you, Larry. Have a good night. We won't be live tomorrow night. Carrie will be on the way. Carrie and I will be on the way to Dallas tomorrow. We will miss you. That is for sure. There we go. That one's all tapped out now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go put it in the ultrasonic sink, and it cleans all those little bits and junk out of the threads. So that'll be just fabulous. All right, it is now cooking in the ultrasonic sink. All right, so we got those 2 done there for 3 done for Starla. All right, so I'll do Lori's in the morning before I do the Leap, or before I do the franchise member. All right, let me put this. What's that, babe? Christina James is on. She's been on all day. She was here all morning with me. I did. We're very excited to have her in the Leap. Getting a little bit wet here on this thing. I got to brush it up tomorrow. All right, that's all nice and clean. Let me put this back in there. Yes. All right, we'll put this back over here. Get rid of the paintbrush. Put this back in here. There we go. It's all ready to go for tomorrow. All right, everybody. You guys have a great evening. And we'll talk to you soon. You're very welcome, Starla. Appreciate you being here. Glad you had a good time at the rodeo. And I guess you don't stay for the whole thing. I guess you just go for the events you want to go for and then come back, I guess. Anyway, you guys have a great evening. Good spending time with you. Thank you always for being there. We appreciate each and every one of you that tune in or watch the replay. So you guys have a good night. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.